We will now introduce, I'd like to welcome is Bruce Gibson, San Luis Obispo Supervisor, California State Association of Counties First Vice President. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Assembly Member. I am Bruce Gibson, 2nd District Supervisor for the County of San Luis Obispo, and proud to stand here today with Assembly Member Aguilar Curry to support ACA 1. CSAC is the voice of California's 58 counties, and we have long supported ACA 1. Counties have seen firsthand how the outdated two-thirds supermajority has thwarted the will of significant majorities of our voters and our residents, and the impacts are real. The two-thirds threshold has throttled crucial housing and infrastructure projects that we need to solve critical problems, and we've heard that from our speakers today in organized labor and the nonprofit sector with affordable housing and homelessness. I'm going to give you an example from San Luis Obispo County. This impact is real. In 2016, San Luis Obispo County voters voted on a half-cent sales tax measure that would have put us in the position of being a self-help county. We got 66.3% approval of that, and it failed. With that huge majority voting in favor, that failure cost us. It cost us $25 million a year in the sales tax revenue. It cost us almost another $1 million a year of augmented gas tax, and it has cost us tens of millions of dollars in grant funds that we would otherwise have qualified for if we were a self-help county. And I want to emphasize that ACA 1 is not a radical idea. It simply aligns the voter threshold at 55% with that which has been in place for the schools for quite some time. And we don't hear complaints about that, and the schools have been successful. That revised threshold would make a difference. In November of 2022, schools got 72% of their bond measures passed, but only 40% of local government obligation bond measures met the outdated two-thirds threshold. And that means that local projects didn't get done. You've got examples on the poster board here. CSAC understands that ACA 1 is carefully crafted to preserve and protect the will of an overwhelming majority of California voters. Most importantly, the resultant revenue can only be used for the specific projects approved by the voters. And ACA 1 provides key transparency and accountability measures which counties strongly support. And thus, the revenue approved under ACA 1 can't and won't be used for other uses. CSAC respectfully requests that the legislature and the governor pass and sign ACA 1 so it can get to the ballot where the voters can decide. That's a fundamentally important point. The voters of California need to give voice to this proposed change, and I am confident that they will support it. Thank you, Assembly Member Aguilar Curry, for being here and for leading on this important effort.
Absolutely.
Thank you.